Hello, everyone. My name is Deirdre Pike, and I'm the Justice and Outreach Program Consultant for the Anglican Diocese of Niagara, coming to you today from my home office in downtown Hamilton, where it's another Just Friday. It's Friday. Let's do a little justice work. Today, you are going to meet a new person that's volunteering with the Justice and Outreach Office. And so I want to welcome Heather Sewell. Heather, how are you today?
Thanks for having me.
Whereabouts are you joining us from?
So I live in Burlington. I'm in downtown Burlington, and we've been in Burlington probably for the last 9 or 10 years.
Thanks for being here for Just Friday. And more than that, thank you for reaching out to me and volunteering for Justice and Outreach in the diocese. And I really wanted to have an opportunity for people to know a little bit more about you, because it's a good chance they're going to run into you. So would you mind introducing yourself a little bit and share with the viewers how it is that we came to be working together like this?
Yes, it was actually, it's actually been great so far. I really enjoyed the time we've been spending together. So I am on maternity leave right now. I have my son. His name is Austin. He was born in July of last year. So it's been almost a year that I've been a first-time mom, and I've had a lot of time to reflect on family life, myself, development, and I have been working as a land use planner for the last more than a decade, so quite a while, and I've just been really looking to revisit maybe future career plans and to, do work that is more in line with my values. So I've been researching and trying to get out there, and I happened to cross paths with Deirdre, and I've joined this social justice realm, and it's been really wonderful so far. It's really hitting, it's really hitting me in my heart, and I'm really enjoying the work that I'm, doing, and I hope to be able to do more of this work in the future. And it's twofold, because I'm also reconnecting. I'm an Anglican, and I'm also reconnecting with, my spirituality, with the church. It's been so isolating with COVID. I haven't really had an opportunity to go into the church. I was pregnant, there was COVID out there. It was scary. And so now it's been great. It's a time for me to give back to my community, to be out with my Anglican community, and also to introduce Austin. So I've been very fortunate that the work that we've been doing with Deirdre and the church so far, Austin has been a part of that, and he's been joining me at the meetings we've been going to, and so that's been really lovely.
Mm-hmm. It was lovely to meet Austin for all of us at Climate Justice Niagara. When we had our meeting recently at Grace Waterdown, our time at Grace Anglican was really graced in so many ways, but one of them was by having Austin present. Having new life is just beautiful. So tell me what you thought of that meeting yourself. That was your first introduction, not just Austin's, to Climate Justice Niagara. And what impressed you about the group?
Yes, everyone was just so warm and welcoming. I had been to the church before, and I had always found that with Grace, that it was always a warm and welcoming environment. It was really great to just see the initiatives that the church is doing. Like, there's a lot of awareness out there, I feel. And it's so nice to see so many volunteers, giving their time to meet for a cause. But that really is, it's going to be for Austin. He is 9 months now. And it's really going to be for his future that, that we're dealing with these issues of climate change, because if we don't, really, what kind of world is he going to have to live in,
Yeah.
So we always think of that, but it's actually nice to see people actually making the effort and putting the energy into these causes. And there was a lot of energy that was going on. So it was really nice to see that, and a lot of the initiatives, and we came up with some really great ideas, I think, through our democracy. And now I'm I'm very happy to be able to implement this, and and we're going to get this going. So it's really exciting that I was able to get in also at the ground level, because it's always nice to start something if you can from the beginning and then see it develop and grow and see the changes that are going to be happening in the future.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of exciting things happening now.
Yeah, and that was an exciting meeting because it really was a new beginning. Now, Climate Justice Niagara has been around for a dozen years, formerly Greening Niagara. And but that day, the new beginning was, in fact, Sue Carson becoming the past chair and still staying involved in the great work that you're going to hear more about around the energy audit.
I think we've suddenly realised that we cannot not do anything anymore. And so we, as a diocese, are doing something. And even more exciting, and not everybody knows this yet, but we created a format for collecting our greenhouse gas emissions, so that it was just a question of filling in a form and looking how many windows you had and were the seals good and that sort of thing. And other dioceses now that I'm a member of a group that's a national church environmental committee, they all said, hey, this looks really good. Can we take what you've done, developed, and use it ourselves? And so we've now got the Diocese of Montreal is working on it, New Westminster on the west coast, Huron, our next diocese, Toronto, they're all trying to do what we've done. So you're sort of guinea pigs. You started at the beginning, but hey, I'm going to pass on the news about your solar panels and what you have done and how you're going to try and make this a community hub, so that people, once you've got these solar panels, your building will be more airtight, it'll be better, and you'll be able to, other people will be able to come in and use what you have done. I have to praise you, Grace Church. You've taken a big step forward and a big leap, and it's absolutely wonderful, and I will carry on taking your message nationally as well. So well done, and thank you for welcoming us today. And not all of the committee felt safe to come, but we have David Savage here, and Rose Mackenzie, Anne Young, and Irene Pang, and Rosemary Anstey, and myself. So we're going to be meeting here and carrying on our discussion. So thank you again for welcoming us, and it's been really lovely to be part of your community today.
And Irene Pang becoming the new chair of Climate Justice Niagara. And the other impressive part, Heather, as I know you heard, was in the church service itself with Sue-Ann Ward leading such a great reflection after the gospel on sounding a little bit more like a scientist and introducing us to so many remarkable ways that we can make a difference.
Barium titanate, strontium titanate, and calcium titanate. If you layer those three elements together in kind of a lattice work pattern within the solar panels, they become 1,000 times more efficient. This is awesome. To save ourselves and to show love for one another. Thanks be to God. Amen.
It was a great place to hold that meeting, and it's also Irene Pang's parish. So it all folded into a beautiful day. Now, there's more than Climate Justice Niagara, although that is our top priority. This afternoon, we're going to be meeting with the human trafficking group. I was wondering if you're excited about what you might learn there.
I really am, and it's not an area that I know a lot about, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I think that, it is a very important area that gets overlooked a lot of times. So I am very happy to be able to contribute to however which way I can to this human trafficking committee, because this is happening in our communities.
Thank you so much for helping us with that, and I look forward to working with you.
Yes, thank you so much, Deirdre. I'm really happy to be here.
Great. And look at that, Austin let us get all the way through the conversation.
Yes, still napping.
What a gift. Okay. Well, that's all for today, folks. And until the next time, have a good and just week, and we'll see you here on the next Just Friday.